This story is from clay roads to city lights, the rise of Amaka, the great business owner. Scene 1. The village farewell. In the quiet village of Umudim, a 19-year-old girl named Amaka stood at the bus stop with nothing but a Ghana must-go bag, her mother's prayers, and a heart full of hope. Her family had lived in poverty for generations. She had just completed secondary school but had no funds to pursue further education. Inspired by stories she had heard from returnees, she made the bold decision to go to Lagos in search of a better life. Scene 2. The harsh welcome in the city. Lagos was nothing like Amaka imagined. The noise, the rush, and the endless sea of people overwhelmed her. She stayed with a distant cousin who soon grew tired of her presence and asked her to leave. With no money or shelter, Amaka slept under a shed in Ojuelegba for 2 nights. She cried, questioned her decisions, but refused to give up. Scene 3. Hustling and learning. Determined, Amaka began selling pure water in traffic. It wasn't easy. She faced harassment, sunburn, and hunger. But during one of her sales runs, she noticed many vendors were making money selling phone accessories and data. That night, she Googled everything about mobile business from a borrowed phone. She was especially inspired by stories of data resellers like Kati Telecom, who were helping small vendors succeed despite tough economic challenges. Scene 4. Her first break. Using the 10,000 naira she had saved over weeks, Amaka bought a small stock of data bundles from a wholesaler. She branded herself as Data Queen and began reselling in bus parks and hair salons. At first, customers were skeptical, but she always smiled, spoke respectfully, and gave bonuses to first-time buyers. Word of mouth spread. She reinvested every naira. Scene 5. Building her brand. Within 1 year, Amaka had saved enough to buy a second-hand smartphone. She created a WhatsApp group for her customers and posted daily data deals. She then launched her own mini-platform, added POS operators as sub-vendors, and trained young girls from her community. She remembered how Kati Telecom used colorful flyers and modern social media tools, so she began branding like a pro. Scene 6. The entrepreneur emerges. 2 years later, Amaka registered her company, Amastar Digital Hub. She now employed 5 staff, including 2 girls she met while selling water in traffic. She gave motivational talks in schools and helped young girls start side hustles. The girl who once had nothing became a source of hope for many. Moral of the story: never underestimate the power of belief, consistency, and boldness. Amaka's story reminds every girl, from the smallest village to the biggest city, that greatness doesn't depend on where you start, but on how far you're willing to go.